My name is Joe Woody. I'm an exercise science major. I'm currently 21 years old and I attend Towson University. I first started working out about 6, 7 years ago. And honestly, it was just an outlet to release the stress and anxiety of my daily life. I first started with just a pair of dumbbells in my basement and my dad showing me a few exercises. And I just instantly fell in love with it after that. My hip condition, it first started back roughly 3 years ago. I remember just always feeling sore around my hip area. And every day, it was a struggle to even put socks on in the morning. So I figured, okay, this must be a problem. So I went to the doctor, got an x-ray and an MRI. It turned out I had torn hip labrums and a hip impingement. About 6 months later, they operated on both of my hips, and a year after that, the problem was fixed, but now there's an ongoing debate whether or not I have an autoimmune disease, which is called ankylosing spondylitis. It's a very hard disease to diagnose, and I've seen multiple rheumatologists about the issue, and currently I'm bouncing around medications to trying to resolve the issue, but it's a very complicated matter currently. My hip condition set me back in a number of ways, actually. For one, in the gym, um, my leg workouts have changed drastically. I am prohibited to do any kind of hip hinging movements, so that cancels a lot of activities that I am able to do in the gym, so I have to really work around that problem. How am I doing now? I'd say I'm not 100% fully recovered. I'd say overall, there's a constant, some days are better than others, but there's always a constant kind of soreness around my hips. I wouldn't categorize it as painful. I'd say over time, I've really just gotten used to it, but definitely not fully 100% recovered. There's still some underlying issues around my hips. What was the hardest part of it all? The hardest part for me was definitely the time away from the gym and me not being able to squat really probably ever again. Squatting was always a big staple of my workout routine, and I always loved putting as much weight as I could on the barbell and squatting really heavy loads of weight. And just the fact that I may not ever be able to squat again is kind of a little hard to digest. What motivated me to get back to where I once was simply my passion for fitness and working out. I really knew like nothing would keep me from working out. Nothing would keep me from going back to the gym. There's always somehow, some way I could work around these issues and these problems, which I have found a way. It's not where I would like it to be, but simply my passion for working out has definitely motivated me to, through my physical therapy and the whole rehab process, I just got to get back in the gym. That was always my motivation.